bullshit. I'm gonna tell y'all why happiness is bullshit. You don't want to be happy. You don't want to be happy. You don't want to be happy. Do you know what you want to be? Useful. That's what everybody wants to be. Everybody wants to be useful. Because when you're useful, that means you have a purpose. And when you have a purpose, that means you are fulfilled. That means you have value. And when you have value, money's not that important. Because when you have the value in yourself, you stop seeing the value in the money. And then you get to have a healthy perspective on money and realize it's not as serious as you once thought it was. People want the money so bad because they don't see the value in themselves. And they feel like, well, if I get the money, then I'll be valuable because money's valuable. But that's not how it works. Your value for yourself is not connected to how much money you have, because you can get $1 million today and still be depressed. You can get $1 million today and still want to commit suicide, and still not feel beautiful, and still not feel confident, still not feel valuable. Because value is connected to how useful you are. That's what everybody's looking for. Everybody's looking to be used. Everybody, you hear people say, I don't want to be used. Yes, you do. Because if you're not useful, you're useless. If you're not useful, you're useless. And if you're useless, you can't have no value in self. And if you don't see no value in yourself, you might as well die. That's what people who commit suicide get to. People who commit suicide and people who get on drugs and people who are depressed see no usefulness for themselves. It has nothing to do with money, because clearly we've seen people blow their damn brains out and be millionaires. It's not the money you're after. Do you hear me? It is value in self that you are after. And because you think money is valuable, you go after the money thinking that once you get the money, you'll also be valuable. But you can still blow your damn brains out with $1 million in your bank account. Do you hear me? You are looking for usefulness. I guarantee if you're in somebody's life and they make you feel useful and like you have a purpose, you will feel fulfilled. But you can have $5 million in your bank account and want to die. Nobody wants to be happy, because happy is temporary. It's fleeting. You can eat a damn cookie and be happy, nigga, but that's fleeting. You want to be useful, and that doesn't go nowhere. When you're useful, you have a purpose, and that fills you up more than any fucking food, more than any beverage. When you find purpose, you are now complete. And when you are complete, you realize that it's not the money that's valuable. It's you. Exactly, Weave Master. And if y'all want to know y'all purpose, it's often connected to what you're passionate about. Whatever you love doing, that's your purpose. Believe it or not. We were raised you should be a lawyer. You should be a doctor. You should be a firefighter. You should be a policeman. Something in the system. It was never suggested to us that you should be yourself. Some of you are dancers. Some of you are artists. Some of you are singers. And you don't work on your craft because you don't feel like it's going to make you money. And so you go make the money and you die every day. Because the more you run from your purpose and your passion, the less of yourself you feel. And the less of yourself you feel, the more dead you feel. When people feel depressed and wanting to die, it's because they're disconnected from self. But you feel the most alive when you're doing what you feel like you were meant to do. You will never feel more alive than when you're doing what you're meant to do. That vacation don't mean shit. You can feel dead as hell at that vacation and after that vacation. The wedding ring, that car, that house, that shit don't mean nothing. You talking to a nigga that done had like 9 cars. Talking to a nigga that done had a lot of shoes and clothes. Traveled a lot of different places. You'll never feel more alive. You can get on a damn roller coaster. What's up, Skylar? You'll never feel more alive than when you're in your purpose. If you're an artist, nothing makes you feel more alive than finishing that damn painting. If you're a musician, what's up, Lo? If you're a musician, nothing makes you feel more alive than being in that damn studio. If you are a writer, nothing make you feel more alive than finishing that damn book. Yes, sir. If you a dancer, nothing make you feel more alive than motherfucking moving. If you a singer, nothing make you feel more alive than hitting them damn notes. But y'all have let society's bitch ass, cause fuck society. So for society, do you know what society is? A group of people that have accepted mediocrity. Fuck society. And the people that dance around society are the people that have chosen their purpose. Society is a large collection of people that have chosen mediocrity. And mediocrity will never lead to happiness and fulfillment. You're afraid that if you go after your singing and practice your singing, you're going to lose your house and you're going to lose your car. But nigga, you already lost the most important thing, and that's your own goddamn soul. You already lost, nigga. You up here scared they gonna take your car and your house, but you lost your damn soul already. You's an idiot. You already lost the greatest thing. So you mean to tell me you really about to live a life of mediocrity for the next 40 years? Appreciate that, Weave Master. Oh my goodness. I want you to take that ability to make people look good and make them look good without the weave and make them look good with the natural hair. What's up, spiritual goddess? I'm just planting seeds. Never sell your soul to keep your house and your car. I'm just planting seeds. That's it. I don't expect niggas to start transforming tonight. I don't expect people to start transforming tonight. It's all good. I don't expect y'all to transform tonight, but we gonna plant them seeds though. We gonna think about it. That's it. That's where it started. I just want you to think about it. That's it. Because everything starts with a thought. Microsoft started with a thought. America started with a thought, believe it or not. What's up, Bloom? What's up, Smoke? America started with a thought. Everything you think of started with a little thought. So never doubt the power of your thoughts. I know your mother and your father didn't convince you to believe in yourself. But I want you to know the truth, the scientific truth, that everything started with a thought. And what made Steve Jobs' thought turn into Apple? What made Steve Jobs' thought turn into an iPhone. His continued belief in that thought. So all you dancers out there, you have to believe. All you singers out there, you have to believe. You a singer. Stop pretending to be a fucking Target cashier. You're a dancer pretending to work at Foot Action. You're a fucking artist pretending to work at Walmart. That's what you see. That's what society is. Society, matter of fact, society is a bunch of brilliant people pretending to be normal. Society is a group of geniuses pretending to be mediocre. Because everybody has genius level ability. Everybody. Now you might put somebody on the basketball court and they look like a retard. But if you give their ass a goddamn microphone, you see a genius pop up. Albert Einstein said you can't judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree because it'll live its whole life thinking that it's stupid. A lot of y'all is dancers. You're actors. You're singers. And you're judging yourself off your ability to go to fucking college. You're judging yourself off the ability to stock shelves, nigga. You're a fucking artist. Of course you ain't gonna look good at Walmart. Of course you gonna suck at school. You're a singer. You're a dancer. Whatever it is that you do. But I'm telling you, do you know that do you know that we're all attracted to ourselves? I'm a speaker. I'm a comedian. I'm a musician. I'm a lot of shit. I'm an artist. I just wrap that shit up. I'm an artist. That's why I was attracted to T.I., attracted to Dr. Umar, attracted to Chief, attracted to Malcolm X, Farrakhan, Country Wayne, Chris Tucker, Will Smith. We're always attracted to ourselves, but it's only the people that believe that they can be what they're looking at that actually become that. A lot of y'all love Beyonce because she can sing. Nigga, that's because your ass can sing, but you don't believe in your voice. That's what separates you from Beyonce, a belief in your voice. You think she sing better than you. How's somebody gonna sing better than you? Oh, you want to play? You want to play? You want to play? All right, yeah. You want to play? I let your ass go, but you came back. Okay. How can somebody sing better than you when literally nobody else's voice can sound like yours because your voice is that unique? Y'all weird me out. How can somebody sing better than somebody when it's the uniqueness that we're looking for? Even though we share 99.9% of the same genetic material, that it is that 100th of a percentage that allows us to have this color amongst ourselves called humanity. Nobody can sing like you. You up here looking at Chris Brown. Oh, he can dance so good, but can't nobody dance like you though. What makes Chris Brown is his belief in Chris Brown. He believes in Chris Brown. And so everybody else does too. Nobody's going to believe in you until you believe in you. So you up here waiting for somebody to come say you're great, but you don't believe it. In order for somebody to come believe it, you got to believe it first. What is y'all waiting on? If you don't believe, it's never going to be real. It's never going to be real. Believe and believe and believe and believe and act on those thoughts. Actually, when you believe, you act. Believe, act, do it, be it. Or go out here with everybody else and pretend to be mediocre. You're a musician pretending to work on the highway. Look at you. You hate every day. Why are people's lives miserable? because they refuse to live in their purpose. They refuse to be what their heart and their mind is calling them to be. Appreciate that, goddess. Now, which call are you going to answer? The job or your damn soul? It's up to you. But the more, it don't matter how much money you make. It don't matter how many degrees you get, how many houses you get, how many businesses you open. If you are not doing your purpose, you are dead, and you will be dead. And that's why they say a coward dies 1,000 times, but a brave person only dies but once. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. And what they're talking about, appreciate that, Cali girl, are those people. Because every time you go to work, you die. Because you're telling your purpose, I can't do it. So you're dying. Every time you go to work, every time you do what you know you're not passionate about, but you're in the fear of making money, you're dying. You die 1,000 deaths. But the person that has the courage to live their real life, not trying to find a corner to live in the system, they only die but once. And truthfully, they don't die at all because Nipsey Hussle's still alive. Because Nipsey Hussle spent his life being Nipsey Hussle, not a fucking cashier. Dr. Sebi's still alive because he spent his life being Dr. Sebi. Kanye will never die. Tupac is still alive to this day. That's a damn shame that Tupac is having more of an impact on life and humanity than you. And that nigga died when he was 25. That's some sad shit. I want you to think about that. For those of you that are 40, 50, and 60, you didn't do shit. You were a fucking waste. In 25 years, Tupac has been dead for damn near 30 years. And in 25 years, he's still impacting more people dead than you have alive. That's some sad shit. You should die today. You should die today. Because you're not living. You're already dead. That's some sad nigga. Tupac only was 25. And 30 years after his death, he's still affecting people. And in 60 years, nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. You haven't impacted nobody. But you just gonna mosey on to work. Like that counts for something. When you give people they bag at Ross, they don't remember you when they leave the store. You didn't impact their life. Y'all think y'all helping humanity? Oh, you went and got somebody a 9.5 out the bag. You went and got somebody a 9.5 out the back. You didn't impact nobody's life. You go get carts out the parking lot at Walmart and Whole Foods. Nipsey Hussle still alive. Tupac still alive. Dr. Sebi still alive. Kevin Samuel still alive. And you been dead this whole time. You still dead. You still dead. You really think you alive because your body moving and you can eat. You dead. If you have not made an impact on humanity, you're dead. So go pretend like you're having a good time. You're dead. You die 1,000 deaths. That's a damn shame. The nigga from Black Panther still alive. I hope you have the capacity to move past your pride and really look at how much you're bullshit. Because what's the difference between Nipsey Hussle and you? What's the difference between Dr. Sebi and you? Why aren't you great? Just literally ask yourself, why am I not great? Why are you driving trucks? Because you's a bitch. And you ruled by money. You's a bitch. Look at Kanye. Kanye is never gonna die. Kevin Gates is never gonna die. Because they had the courage to break out of the limitations that society loves putting on people. You hear them. You should get a job. See, regular people will always advise you to be regular. Never take advice from regular people. Because they can only tell you how to be regular. Never take advice from society. Because they can only tell you how to be a part of society. Look at Nipsey. Look at Dolph. Dolph ain't never gonna die. Dolph, how in the world Tupac put out more music after he died than you did? Your whole life. Tupac got more songs than you. I'm talking to the musicians out there. Tupac got more songs than you did. You understand what I'm saying to you? Now you got two choices. Either you can run your whole ass back to your mediocre, comfortable corner, being average, doing average things, or you can really look at yourself and ask yourself, damn, why ain't I being great? Why ain't I being me? Because you being you is actually enough. It's the only way for you to be great. There's no growth in comfort. As hard as it may be, you're going to have to let go of money as your primary motive and driving force in life. Because if you notice, the people that chase money the most never have it. Look at all the niggas talk about I'm getting to the money. They never get to it. Chase, I'm getting that bag. They never get it. Because people that chase money never get it. It runs farther and farther away from them. When you in your purpose, everything will come to you. You don't have to chase shit. What you need to be chasing is your own goddamn growth and development. If you gonna chase anything, chase you, nigga. Because guess what? Guess what? What's up, Prince? Guess what? One, let me make this statement. Let me make this really clear. I fucking hate average people. I hate the average employee. I hate the average American. I hate average in every sense of the word. I hate normal. I hate regular, and I hate mediocre. Never take advice from these people because they only know how to suggest you to be the same as they are. Number two. What's up, Hood Witch? Number two. You have to be able to see the greatness in yourself. before anybody else will ever come up to you and tell you how much they changed their life. You have to believe you can change lives before somebody even ever gonna come up to you and tell you you changed their life. You gonna have to believe you great before anybody ever comes and tells you you great. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You watching everybody around you do great. Appreciate that, Scholar. You watching everybody around you do great things. You want to hide and be regular, huh? A lot of y'all afraid to fail, but you live. Every day you don't chase your dreams, you fail. You are a failure. It's the difference between failing and being a failure. A failure is somebody who's completely given up on the pursuit of their passion and their purpose. Everybody that's going to work, you a failure. And it's your choice, and I don't feel sorry for you. But those that are failing, you're on your way to success because you're learning from your failures and you're moving in that right direction. But those of you that have given up on your dreams to be a mediocre citizen in society, taking it, playing it safe, you're a failure. You're a loser. You're a coward. You're dead. And you don't even deserve to talk, because every time you open your mouth, you can only direct people to where you are. If you're average, it should be illegal for you to talk. Because what can you tell people other than how to give up on their dreams like you did? It should be fucking illegal for average people to talk. Because every time you open your mouth, you're destroying somebody's dreams because you don't go after yours. This is by default. This may not be something you're conscious of, and it may be normal behavior for you. But if you're going after your dreams, get away from people that don't live theirs, because they will subconsciously talk you out of your shit. They will tell you everything you can't do and that you shouldn't do, and will have nothing to say about what's possible. Anybody that's given up on themselves cannot motivate you. Get the fuck away from these people. Anybody that has given up on themselves cannot motivate and inspire you. Get away from these loser ass, regular ass people. I don't give a shit how big your goal is. You better die going after that motherfucker, because if you die not doing it, you going to fucking hell. You going to fucking hell. Because you're already living a life of hell. Listen to me. You better shoot for the fucking moon, because even if your ass miss, you still gonna land amongst the stars. Aim high, nigga, because if you miss, even if you miss, you gonna be higher than the rest of these bum ass, playing it safe, aiming low little bitches out here that you see every day working at Walmart and working at McDonald's. I don't give a fuck, because everybody doing it. See, subconsciously, it's human behavior to do what everybody else is doing, because that's how we're wired. But people, we have an infection of mediocrity. We have an infection. We're infected with fucking average. We're infected with regular. We're infected with playing it safe. Les Brown said that most people don't aim too high and miss. He said Most people aim too low and actually hit the fucking target. Most people wake up and they aim low as fuck. It's Friday. People about to get off work, and guess what their aims are? To go to the fucking club. And do what? You know, most people getting ready to go out to eat tonight and celebrate being fucking regular. Most people about to relax this weekend as if they in a position to relax. You know, some people about to chill this weekend. Most people aim too low. Don't be afraid to aim high. Because even if you miss, you will be better off than these mediocre bastards out here. Don't feel sorry for being disgusted. I know a lot of y'all have felt bad for being disgusted by people and their average minds. But you're supposed to be disgusted by it. Because it reminds you of a part of yourself that you don't fucking want to be. You're supposed to be disgusted by regular people. Don't feel bad about that. You're supposed to be disgusted by mediocre people and people that just want to do the mundane, eat, sleep, shit, and work. You're supposed to be mad. It's okay to be fucking angry. It's okay to be mad. Because you're getting mad at a part of your own self that you refuse to be. It's okay to be angry. It's just about how you deal with that anger. Use that fucking anger to fuel your greatness. Use that disgust for regularness. Because you're not even really disgusted with other people. You're disgusted with the idea of being regular in your own self. Use that to fuel your greatness. Use that shit to get you not to watch. Who gives a fuck about the damn NBA championship? Who gives a fuck about the Super Bowl? What is that doing for me? See, most losers spend all their life watching winners. And that's why they never win. Not about to spend my life watching a nigga win. Not about to spend my life watching winners. I'm about to start winning. Niggas is fascinated. Losers is fascinated with winners. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. There's a big difference. And listen, small minds discuss people. Whenever you see somebody exposing somebody else, whenever you see somebody breaking somebody else down, that's a small mind. Average minds discuss events and what's going on. But brilliant, great minds are always discussing ideas, elevation, growth, self-development. Nigga, I've gotten so sick with my own bullshit that I would not tolerate it out of nobody. I have gotten sick of I got so sick of me pretending to be average, being okay with going to the club and going out to eat and just doing the same shit and smoking. I want more for myself. It's not to outdo nobody. It's not to be better than nobody. I want better for my own fucking self. Appreciate that, Hood Witch. I want better for my own fucking self. And I'm very selective with where my time and energy goes. See, people who can't keep up try to slow you down. But they can only slow you down as much as you allow them. People can only slow you down as much as you allow. I have a zero tolerance for ignorance. I have a zero tolerance for average. I have a zero tolerance for gossip. I have a zero tolerance for stupidity. Too busy. My greatness is dependent upon my focus. I can't afford to be slowed down. I can't afford to argue. I can't even afford to argue no more. I can't afford. Because every moment I waste distracted is a moment I could have invested to my own greatness. This is my life. I don't keep track of beans. I don't do PKs. I don't monitor the chart, the tier chart. I don't do none of that. I do this no matter where I go. All right, my bad, 100. You don't have to pay me to do this. I don't even have to be on live to do this. I did this in basic training when there was no cameras. I learned this from life. And I have to go. Peace to the gods.